If you're purchasing a house cash, there's a couple of steps that you need to take. One step is if you don't have a real estate agent, you certainly need to get a real estate agent unless it's like a family transaction or you know the person. Second, you are going to need an inspection on that property. The property needs to be fully inspected to find out if there are any mechanical issues, if there are any defects to the property, if there are any foundational structural issues. They will go through that house for like 2 to 3 hours and identify any problems that may be present. So that'll let you know, is this even worth investing in if there's some issues? If you're purchasing for the purpose of investment to flip it, that will be great to itemize every single issue that's wrong so you know how much it's going to cost you and what you need to shell out in order to fix it. Typically, if you were getting a loan, your lender would obtain an appraisal. So since you're not getting a loan, you still need to find out if the property is valued at what the seller is asking for. If you have a real estate agent, they will go through the comps in the area to find out if it's comparable. If you don't have a real estate agent and it's again like a family member, you want to make sure that you compare the recently sold properties in the area to the property that you're buying. That is going to let you know if the value is consistent. Next, you're going to need a title search. So you need to find a title company that will be able to do a title search. They typically go back like 30 to 40 years. They are looking to find out, are there any unpaid mortgages? Are there any judgments? Are there any tax liens? Are there any extra liens on this property that you don't know about? Then they will be able to give you a report so you know what's on the property, and then you can have the conversation with the seller and find out, do they have satisfactions of mortgages? Has it been cleared? They will be able to guide you once you get the title search results back. Next, you want to find out what is the cost to insure the property. Do your research. Find several insurance companies and receive a quote to see what's it going to cost me to cover the property. You want to make sure that you have insurance. Next, you also want to make sure, are there any outstanding water bills out there? Lastly, you're going to need title insurance. This is very, very important. You will let the title company know that because you're purchasing cash, you want to make sure you protect your investment. Title insurance will provide coverage of your deed. So therefore, if there were any misrepresentations from the seller, or there was an extra seller that you didn't know about, or there is someone who has ownership rights to the property, you will be covered with title insurance. So you want to make sure you purchase that. They will give you all the details and all the information prior to closing, and then it will be listed on the closing disclosure with all of the cost and fees. Those are my tips. If you are not following me on YouTube, please go over to my YouTube channel, which is Life with Camille 517. Thank you so much.